Well, today I want to talk about our uh, Facebook uh, shopper. When I got started in the car business, things were very, very simple. And we had a very simple rule of thumb that we used as car salesmen. And recently, I forgot about that rule of thumb, and I want to bring that rule of thumb to you. And it still applies, but you get less opportunities to do it with your Facebook consumer. And that rule is sell the car first and the price secondly. You got to have your customer sold on the vehicle first, and especially with the used car. And the reason that this is becoming so difficult is Facebook has put all these buttons on there that I like your automobile, or your is it still available, or whatever, all these buttons, and then the button of are you negotiable on the price, would you take. They're never sold on the unit, because being a used car, the one thing I want to point to you is that no used car is the same. It's used, and it really boils down to how it has been used and maintained by the previous owner. So really what you're selling is the previous owner's um, ability to maintain the good used car. And your Facebook shopper doesn't give you many opportunities to do that, because you're getting would you take offers, or not even offers. Just because an individual says, would you take $1,000 for the vehicle, or 2,000 or 3,000? Are you negotiable? A lot of these people are not even interested in the vehicle, and they don't even have any intentions of buying the vehicle. They're just putting out feelers to see if you're flexible on the car. They're playing video games. The person buying a used car, seriously looking to buy a used car, you need to address them when you post car number one. There's a lot of people out there, hoopla out there, that you can post a car and you literally get a question on that car that will ask, would you take 50% less? That's crazy, and that is definitely not an interested party. Negotiating, I understand that, but now me personally, I am the world's worst person when it comes to the Facebook customer or shopper, because there's very few of them that's actually a customer. They're shopping, they're playing games. It's social media. And I guess for some reason they think they're being social. And we have up and met a few people on Facebook that we've sold the car to, but we worked on the car more than the price, because automatically, by instinct, they're coming back and they want the price negotiated before they come out, and that is just so silly. So I want to point out to you that, especially if you're buying and selling cars and you're using the Facebook marketplace and the Craigslist marketplace, and I find out that you do get a lot better qualified shopper from the Craigslist ads than I do from Facebook, because there's just so much damn like and will you negotiate and everything on Facebook, and so many people that are sharing to other people. Because they'll overhear a comment that one of their friends wants a car, so they start sharing this information to their friend, who it was probably just idle conversation. So I personally like the Craigslist customer that calls me up about a car and wants to talk about the car primarily, and then we can get to a haggle or negotiation on the car. But I don't like to start negotiating on anything until the customer is absolutely convinced. And the only way they can be convinced that they are sold on the unit. They're going to buy the unit. Is that to get to the location in front of the unit, they're going to want to touch the unit. They're going to want to smell the unit. They're going to want to test drive the unit. And for all of that, before they do all of that, to put the price of in front of all that, I personally just do not care for that. And I don't do it. What you do is your business, but I've got about 8 or 10 salespeople around here, and I watched them all graduate to what I'm telling you, because they literally, some of them live 15 to 20 miles from the lot, and they'll get a text from a Facebook customer or sometimes even a Craigslist. I'd like to come and look at your vehicle Sunday afternoon, maybe at 4 o'clock or whatever. So they're setting appointments, and then the salespeople drive back into the lot, and the customer doesn't even show up. Or if they do show up, they have inquired about a $4,000 price car, and they're here with $1,000, thinking they're going to negotiate you down that much. So I just want to point out in this video, you want to qualify your Facebook customers, especially your Facebook shoppers, a lot beforehand. Don't ever be afraid to put out the blunt message. Do you have the cash today? Are you ready to do business today? Or are you just out in the shopping mode for somebody that will spend time with you today?